welcome back to another Canva video. It's Lean or Leanne, whatever you want to call me, and today we're going to be using frames on Canva. Now these are a really simple thing to show you, but it is something that we've been asked to do, so I'm going to follow through and make the video. Now using frames on Canva basically means inserting your image into one of the ready-made graphics on Canva that is made specifically for inserting an image, no cropping required. And I'm going to be using these lean and loose scenes, I guess they are. These are the pages from our calendar, which is available to buy on Zazzle. I'm just going to be using these for quickness. Now we do get asked a lot how you can support us with making these videos because they've proven to be very helpful to many people. You can do so by giving us a little like on this video, sharing this video, or commenting below. They really help our algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and as we've been asked if there's any way that you can help us more than just that, we do have a little link above in our bio in our profile page which gives you links to our books or a buy me a coffee. So buying us a coffee or buying one of our books is a way to help both of us financially, so that's something you can do. Okay, I'm going to download this image here, this whole little scene. If you've been watching our videos, you know exactly how to make this scene, and I'm going to give myself a blank page to work on. I'm going to look in the Elements tab for the word frames, and I realized that I was not in the Elements tab. I was in fact in the wrong tab, so I had to click on it and go back and find it. So type in the word frames and you'll see there is a section called frames that you can go into, and today I'm going to be looking for a little cloud frame. Now any of the frames that has this little blue sky, green grass and cloud, these are insertable images, so anything with this on Canva you can put an image inside. There's many different shapes, none that I'm kind of happy with, so I'm going to try cloud frames and see if it has a more specific search. It's not really finding what I want. Now sometimes on Canva the search terms don't always give you everything that there is, even having a scroll through. So sometimes if you clear your search, take away the word frames, just go into the graphics tab and type the word of the thing you're looking for, sometimes you'll find a little rare frame hidden amongst all the images. There doesn't seem to be one in this case, so I'm just going to go back to frames and pick something else. Okay, so we're making a memory bubble, which is basically a thought bubble on your book page. This was what had been requested, and even though we helped that author at the time privately, I feel that it would help more people for me to redo this. So this is the one I'm going for. You can resize them, move them around your page, but it doesn't really matter at this point because we're just making our memory. I'm going to upload the image, and you see if you wiggle about it will move inside your frame. Double click on that and you can resize it, you can move it up and down, you can position it wherever you want. You can see a faint outline of your frame, and once you're happy, click off it and voila, you have your cropped image. So you can resize this now. I'm going to make this into a thought bubble, so I'm going to add a couple of circles by going into Elements. I'm going to remove that word frames and I'm just going to find a circle. I'm going to resize the little circle, and then using the color dropper tool by clicking the color up here, click the plus and then the dropper tool, hover over the color you want to copy, and there we go, it's the same as the background. I'm going to duplicate this little circle and then I'm going to shrink it down, and there we go, we have our little thought bubble, memory bubble, whatever you want to call this. I'm going to highlight it all by dragging across it and group it together. That means everything stays as one piece, so when I resize like this, they all resize together. I'm going to download this, just this one page, and this is where I forgot to tick it to be a transparency, but I discover that when I go to use it. So now I'm looking for a scene to add my little memory bubble. This one looks good, although all of these pages are pretty cluttered in terms of scenery. We made them way purposely for our calendar. Now as you can see, this has a white background as I'm uploading it, and that tells me it is not transparent. So I want to go back in to my file and I want to download it, tick in this box here, transparent background, and that means there'll be no white background behind these. And the way to tell if you've done it is when you're uploading it, it should upload with a black background like this, that tells you it's transparent, unless of course you had a black background, then that doesn't help at all. So I'm going to add it to my scene. This scene is very cluttered, so you can't really see it. I maybe shouldn't have picked a cluttered scene as a memory, but hey ho, that's what I did. I'm going to up and down the transparency to show you can make it a little more dreamy, but you still can't see it, it's very cluttered. So instead I'm going to try and find somewhere else to stick it. As you can see, these are our pages for our calendar, which is very cute, and if you want the link to buy that calendar, I will put it below. It's on Zazzle. We have it in 3 or 4 sizes. So I'm going to put my transparency back up, and I'm just going to stick it on this one here to show you that it can be moved around anywhere. And there we go, that is our little frame insertion. Now any of the frames on Canva that have that little scenery inside it is the same process. Sometimes if you just type in the word frame and not go to the section that says frames, just go to graphics, you'll find hidden gems like these. It doesn't always list all the frames in the frames section, so sometimes have a look in your graphics. We have used them in many things. They're super simple to make, and they add a little personalized touch, especially if you're making scenery such as a room. I was trying to show you how easy it is to take the picture back out, but for some reason today it just kept deleting the whole thing and was not working. Normally you click on it, press delete, and it will remove it from the frame, but not today. So yeah, anyway, we use these frames quite a lot and making our little scenes. They're cute for putting inside picture frames. Canva has several gold ornate frames or random picture frames like here. I'm going to show you the little Lean and Lou portraits in the background. That is exactly the same process that I just added them in. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to give us a like, leave us a comment below, and tell us what you want to see next.